microphone. Am I okay? You can hear me all right? Okay. It's easier if I don't, because we can show you more good stuff. We're okay? Yes? Okay. Just want to make sure. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you all so much for coming this morning. It is so nice to see faces and have us all together. It's kind of a big thrill. It's been a really long time. And I'd also like to thank you very much. This last year has been very difficult, and we appreciate your support, because without your support, we wouldn't have outlasted the pandemic. So thank you all very much for being our customer, for ordering from us, from coming back to see us now. We really appreciate you all. So round of applause to you all. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. You'll notice right off the bat that you may not know who we are. We are not candy. It is a very busy weekend. It is graduation weekend. In fact, one of our own staff members, Anya, is graduating today, so we congratulate her. We're very proud of her. And for those of you who know Katie, her daughter Eleni is graduating. She is a senior, and we are proud and happy for them too. So she is off doing, I'm sure, busy things. So you have the B team. Now the B in B team stands for bear with us. We are not exactly in practice. She's been doing all the videos and the shows, and so you have us, so just hang in there. We'll have fun. It won't be real formal. If you have questions, shout out. If you have thoughts, feel free. We're open to anything. But to introduce us, this is Erin, and Erin is our buyer. All the beautiful things that you're going to see on this card, Erin has done. And Erin reminded me that she only buys pretty things. So if you don't love something, it will be my fault. I am taking it for the team with my broad shoulders, so that can be done. But Erin's been with us for almost 10 years. 10 years. And she does an amazing job. She travels, well, she used to travel to New York and Vegas and all the shows, and she really hunts hard to find things that you don't see in every other store and to not see on every person that you walk down the street. So she tries very, very hard, especially during a pandemic, to get goods at all. We've had shipping problems. We've had all kinds of problems, but all that's in the past. Yep. It's coming in like somebody opened up the water spigot, and all kinds of goodies are on our cart for you today. So Erin, good job, and thank you.
Thank you
For being my partner today.
Thank you.
My name is Diana. You can call me Di. It's faster. You can yell it quickly if I'm in trouble or if you need me. So either way, that works. I am a full-time district manager and a part-time buyer. As my mom would say, jack of all trades, master of none. Not that she was being mean to me, it's just the truth. And so we're going to show you all kinds of goodies today, and we're going to use our small but mighty staff because we're down a couple people. So I'm going to show you somebody you do know, Sherry. Anybody know Sherry? Yeah. Sherry, how long have you been with us?
21 years.
21 years. Thank you for that. Good job. Nice. Sherry is wearing parsley and sage today. Now, parsley and sage and some of our other vendors are what I'm going to call the traveling roadshow, which means they are here for the show and then they move on to the next show. So if you love something that's traveling roadshow, grab it. While it's here, you can try on your size and colors. Otherwise, we'll order it in. But this is one of those very special pieces. And I feel like I'm in your way for seeing, so I'm going to move this real quick. So Sherry's got on a 3/4 with an asymmetrical hemline. So her hemline is shooting towards her left. And what that does on the diagonal is it draws that eye up and down. And so it gives us that nice long lean line that I really need right now. But it gives that look to the from the V up here as well. It draws the eye up to the face and gives that longer option. And it's a t-shirt. It looks dressy, it looks a little fancy, but it's a t-shirt fabric, so it's a lightweight cotton. And as it gets to be, what, 90 degrees today and humid, because that's the Midwest, it'll feel really good and cool. Now on the bottom, Sherry's doing Ruby Road pants. Now those pants are called a Millennium fabric. And what that means is that fabric is extra special. It's got all kinds of stretchy little fibers in there. So when you put them on at first, you want them to touch you in the waist well, because your body heat's gonna warm them up and they're gonna give a little bit all over. They're not gonna get baggy saggy because they're gonna do what's called recovery. When your body heat's gone, they go back and they start off the same size they were before. But the bonus to these, you can eat, you can drink, you can be merry, and these are the pants for you. You can do it all. And then carrying Bagalini. She's carrying a Bagalini bag. Now, as you can start to go places again, sometimes arenas, sporting events are restrictive on the size of bag you can carry. This bag is about the size of your hand, and typically that is an okay bag to take into places. It'll hold your phone, ID, cash, all the good stuff, and it can be a crossbody so you can have free hands, and then you can go about and do things as places open back up for us. Sherry, you look great. Those colors are fantastic. Thank you.
It's so popular. I had to place a reorder already yesterday. We just got it in Tuesday. Yeah. Very popular.
So we have companion pieces. So Erin's got the companion pieces. You want to talk about those while I grab bottoms?
Sure. So this, you'll probably recognize the pattern. You can see this is the same pattern as Sherry's shirt, but it's just kind of a wearable piece of art. This great jacket that can either be worn open or you could wear it closed too. And it also has roll tab sleeves on there with a little extra trim detail in there, which I think is fun too. So it's very versatile. Sure.
Sweet.
Here's another piece from Parsley and Sage. This is their signature zigzag. I don't know if you guys can see the stair step neckline on that. This is one of their most signature pieces. It's very flattering, fun. Again, it's that same t-shirt material that Sherry was wearing, so very versatile and cool. And I love this. I call this the prism. I think it's so fun. It's got a great neckline. There's a nice button there, 3/4 length sleeves, very flowy and just fun, something different.
So the pants Sherry had on, I call the Millennium fabric. Comes in all size ranges, missy, petite, and plus. And when you have a pants you love, you kind of want to buy that in every color. Well, we can do it in every color and every length imaginable. So we can do the Bermuda short, and it has this nice little lattice at the bottom, just a little peekaboo detail to it. Same great fabric. They are pull-on, which is why you have to have that little bit snug-fitting waist to it. But they're wonderful in the Bermuda and in the capri. The capri is also in all size ranges, and I think 1, 2, 3, 5 colors. Navy, black, denim, white, and khaki.
Yep.
Now on shorts, petite
Yes.
and missy
Yes,
on the
petite,
shorts.
missy. Yes.
Just
Good
to get
job.
an idea. They keep me for some reason. I haven't figured it out. There we go. Okay, Miss Doreen. Who knows Doreen? How long have you been with us?
9 years.
9 years. Congratulations. You're chasing Aaron, aren't you?
Yeah.
So Doreen is also wearing something very special from the Traveling Roadshow today. It's from a company named Bali, and this top is kind of, for being black and white, it is amazing. It has all these kind of little hidden details to it. So on the bottom, she's got the white border, and as she turns, there is an inverted pleat in back where that white pops back out of the back. And it's so you kind of catch them coming and going. You've got all the special stuff. This one is kind of more of what I'm going to call an ITY fabric. What that means is it's a jersey knit, so it kind of just slinks on. It doesn't wrinkle. It travels like a dream. If you were headed somewhere and it was wadded in your suitcase and you thought, oh no, you're fine. You can pop it on and just go. It's got a little bit round neckline to it, which is a little bit higher, which is nice. Sometimes we like coverage. So we did a very statement necklace to it. You can't miss that one. Simple silver, but lots of strands to it. And on the bottom, Doreen is wearing what I'm going to call our uniform pant. Erin's wearing it, I'm wearing it, and Doreen's wearing it. Does that tell you anything at all? And we all have on black. It actually comes in about 6 colors. It is a little pull-on pant as well. It's a lot like the Ruby. It's that same kind of Millennium fabric, so it's good and stretchy. But it comes in 2 versions. I think we all have on.
I have on the long.
You have on long. You're tall on the leg.
Yep.
I have the ankle length.
Me too. It comes in 2 lengths, obviously ankle length and full length pant. Full length pant in black and navy. The ankle length is in about 6 colors. So for me, I'm really long in the body. I sit super tall and I stand up and this is all you get. I like an ankle length. Erin has long legs, so the pant for her is great. But the fit is a little closer than what the Ruby is. The Ruby is more of a trouser. This is a little bit closer. This is tribal.
Oh,
It's the same capris that you just got. We do have a few Bermuda shorts in the tribal, but the ankle and the pant are stocked all the time. With these, you wash them, you let them dry. And when I say let them dry, I mean air dry, no heat. They last much longer. They're gonna dry wrinkly, and you're gonna think, what has she told me to do?
You should have seen my pants this morning.
You're gonna
They
put them
were-
on.
They were crazy wrinkled, and by the time I drove here, it's all good.
Yep, body heat takes out all the wrinkles. No steam,
Thank
no
goodness.
iron, no heat.
Yeah.
That's why we all own them.
Yeah.
We're all racing out the door with 3
Yes,
minutes to go,
yes.
so yes. And then Doreen is also carrying the Bagolini, same basic bag, but a little dressier version.
Wonderful.
This is called the Take Two, and so it actually holds a little bit more than the other one. But it's a nice little wristlet if you're going somewhere a little bit fancier and just need a little bit of things with you.
Crossbody too.
And it can also be the crossbody.
I take this shopping all the time.
You don't have to put your purse in the cart that way, which is nice.
Yeah.
Also, Bagolini, even before the pandemic, their fabric is antimicrobial. I got that word out, woo. That's a tough one. And so it resists germs, it resists water, it resists spills. It's just a handy bag for everything. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You look
Great.
lovely.
Color block is a huge trend going into summer and even into fall. It's everywhere. Every different version of color block. Here's a great one, also from Bali. It's kind of this tank, and it has an overlay, just a chiffon overlay, just very pretty, and solid back. Solid back is very flattering. I'm noticing a lot of that in the market right now, where they'll do a lot of print, or they'll do color block on the front, and then solid in the back.
And then this is an overlay.
Oh,
Did you
this
do
is
that?
so pretty.
That's an overlay as
Yes,
well.
so pretty. Has a tank underneath. Wouldn't this be great for a summer wedding? Some beautiful pants.
Kind of built-in
So-
ventilation.
Yeah, so pretty. But you still have coverage, because who wants to show their arms? Anybody?
Well, speaking of showing arms.
Well, there we go.
Here's arms. We segued right into that, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Good job.
Yeah. So mine is more of a little bit of a chiffon. It's actually a triple layer, so you get the pattern on 2 different layers, so you get that kind of see-through pattern to it. But there is a layer in there, so it becomes opaque. You're not seeing the whole way through.
And this top has a tank underneath, but I love the cutouts. I think this is so, can you imagine yourself walking, coming and going? So pretty. With some white pants, that would just be beautiful. And it's got a very flattering hemline, kind of the shark bite.
Is
I'm
that
lying?
navy or black?
This is
Navy on that.
navy.
Navy,
Yeah,
okay.
this is
Oh,
navy.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Navy's becoming more important too. I don't know if you, a lot of blogs I've seen, navy footwear is coming back big, which it's kind of hard to find a good navy shoe, so I'm excited about that.
And the bonus to these two is if you do want to, they are bra friendly, so you don't have to
Yes.
worry about your strap showing. The other thing we can do is we do have cardies. If you don't want to show your arms, that is, we can take care of that. It does not have to happen. But back to sleeves. We can also just do coverage. Now, both of these are based around navy.
Yes.
And they're similar ideas in what they're gonna call kind of a status print. Mine's more of the chiffon with a lightweight sleeve, and Erin is more of that ITY that has that easy care to it, that jersey knit fabric. But yeah, some beautiful prints, all from Bali, and remember, these are traveling road shows, they do leave quickly. And then on the bottom, do you wanna flash the color choices?
Yes, here are the color choices in our tribal ankle pant. And yes, the ankle. The long pant that I have on comes in black and in navy, but then we have the navy. This is called, which one is? Smoke. Thank you, Sherry.
Good job from the gallery.
Woo! Black, and then we have a linen color. So these are all year round great pants. Actually, I'm selling more ankle pants now than I ever have, which is great.
What's the length of the top?
Mine is a 31 inch,
31, okay.
and this is a 28. The
Okay.
ankle's more of a 28.
Uh-huh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Miss Nancy, come on down. Because our staff was small and mighty, we started recruiting customers to model for us. And people, oh! I'd asked her how long she's been with us, but it's about a half hour. So thank you for doing this, my dear. We do appreciate it. Poor Nancy, I was stressed trying to fit her yesterday. She probably thought, I can't model for her. But she looks amazing. Nancy is in head-to-toe democracy. And this is a brand that we have been carrying for about 3-4 years now. And if you all are Jag wearers, I know Jag Democracy is kind of taking over some of that Jag denim fit, and love that, because we have more choices. Her pant is a jegging, so it is fitted, but it is a button and zipper. For those of you who haven't made the leap to a pull-on, this is a great jean. Now on the inside is all the same elastic of a pull-on. So you get the best of both worlds. You get the comfort, you get some expansion, you can eat and drink, but you have that button zipper to stop it so it won't slide on you. So Erin's got these jeans in hand, and they have several great features. You wanna go since you haven't been here?
Yeah, definitely. So it has an all-around elastic waistband, like Di said, which will keep your pants up all day, but it's comfortable. And then in the front, we've got mesh panels for a little extra tummy control. Who doesn't want that, right? And then the most interesting feature, these are called Absolution. And what it does, basically, is it gives your booty a lift, which everybody needs a booty lift. So how they do that, they have special construction, patented construction. There's 3 darts. I don't know if you can see it, but on the back pocket, there's one here, here, and here. And it just kind of gives you a lift. These are the best jeans I've ever worn. Who here has tried Democracy? And you love them? Are you wearing them? Oh, awesome. What style are you wearing?
I don't know, whatever Sherry sold me.
Sherry,
But I mean, they do have a button and zipper.
They have a button and zipper, and they stay up all day.
They're very comfortable,
Very.
very comfortable.
Great. So I encourage you, if you haven't tried them, you've got to try them. I have all different kinds, which I'll go through in a minute. All different kinds of silhouettes, and they come Missy, Petite, and Plus. So I've got your size.
Now, Democracy is a company that also does tops, so even her tops are from Democracy. So her shelf, for those of you who are a little bit farther back, is kind of amazing. It's got all this kind of lacy crochet work up top, so it's extra detail. But it's color on color, so she gets that little bit of detail, but it's not loud or overpowering. If you're not a pattern person, it's a good way to get a little extra detail. Now, her duster kimono is the showstopper. It is lots of pattern. It's kind of an animal print, basically, and it's got purples and olive and mustard and all these colors. And it's got a tiered sleeve to it for an extra detail there as well. So it kind of has it's like a prairie skirt on your arm a little bit. It just has a tier, and a tier. But it's nice and lightweight. Now this one is sized. If kimonos kind of overwhelm you, it's a good way to go. It is not so generous on that one. And real quick on your bag, we've been showing you a lot of bag length. This is a little bit bigger, holds a lot more. It's actually got 3 zippers on the outside, full-size pockets. It's got a full zippered inside as well, and then another outside in the back. You can put your phone in there. You can carry everything that you put in a big purse in there. It is that organized. And anything that wants to keep me organized, I fully support. I cannot do it on my own, so I need all the help I can get. And so, Miss Nancy, thank you very much. You look lovely in that. And oh, the extra piece, yes.
That's
Yes, you can do a little bit of an attached wallet so you don't lose the good stuff or leave it behind in the store. Fantastic. Thank you, my dear. Good job. Some more Democracy tops.
This isn't the same color story as Nancy had on. Animal print continues. I think it's always going to be popular, but it's definitely a big trend going into summer and then into fall. Just a cute little slub fabric, comfy t-shirt. Awesome. I love this one. This just looks comfortable and cute. Love the trim around the neckline, and the sleeves have a little banded elastic there just to give it a little bit more style. And there's the bag. So it just looks flowy and comfortable, doesn't it? I love a little shimmer in the daytime. So this is a fun goldish yellow. Ruffles. Ruffles are everywhere. You're going to see so many ruffles. You got to place ruffles in good spots. And an arm is a good place to have a ruffle. Trust. Yes, ruffles. You're wearing them. There you go. I think, am I? No, I'm not trendy today. Okay, and the tie front, which is definitely figure flattering. I know a lot of people are scared of tie fronts. Don't be. It draws your eye in, but with this V-neck and the striping, I just love this top.
It's a little bit of a camouflage, and if the shirt doesn't come with a little tie, you can give it your own little tie. It lets you camouflage what you don't want other people to know about.
Oh, ruffles. Ruffles again. Just a simple t-shirt, but this self-knot, I love a self-knot. I'm not good at doing that stuff on my own, so when it comes like that, so fun. And little embroidery on the sleeves, just a cute little summer top.
mentioned democracy bottoms.
Oh,
I have a whole lot.
yes you do.
So I'm gonna hand you jegging in 2 colors.
Okay, this is what Nancy had on, in black and in the indigo.
And then we have the itty bitty boot. And so you can see at the bottom that you get just that little bit of inverted V. A boot is nice for a couple things. It's nice, obviously, if you're wearing boots. But the other thing that's nice about a boot cut sometimes is it really balances a figure. And so for me, I carry in, I got junk in the trunk, basically, is what I've got. And so to balance that out, sometimes a boot cut is nice for that. It just gives that proportion top to bottom. And then what I do have also is the skimmer.
Yes.
So this is the skimmer, and it does come cuffed, but it has a finished hem. So a skimmer is handy too. If you have a missy rise, a little bit longer rise, but a little shorter leg, it can be a full-length jean for you without having to change to the petite rise. But it's gonna hit about a little above the ankle, about like the pants we have on. So it's gonna be a little bit shorter. I don't love my legs, so this is nice for me in the summer. I get a little bit of airflow, but I cover up what I don't love about me.
And every single democracy pant that I choose to carry here in the store is Absolution. So it's all gonna have that technology in it. It's just white in here, which is great. But that's the fit that seems to really resonate with our customers, that nice, that great waistband.
And because she's a quick change artist, come on back,
Whoa.
Sherry. I told you we were small but mighty staff. You're gonna see these girls. Okay, whoops, I lost my tie.
What'd you wear?
Because this had to change quickly for me, we only changed top. I wasn't so mean to say put on a new bottom, a new shoe, and all that good stuff. So bottoms are gonna be the same. That same Ruby Road pant that you saw before is where we are still at. But this is a top from a company that's new to us called JJ&L. And JJ&L, I believe, is made in the USA, which is nice.
Yep.
So they understand fit, it's nice and proportionate, and that makes life easier as when you're in the try-on room. This one is also an ITY fabric, that jersey knit, which means it really just saturates with color. And it's stretchy. Added bonus. It also has that V-neck, which, like I said, draws that eye up and down, makes this a nice long line. And it has almost that sharp bite hemline to them, because it's got a vent here, but it also has a little bit of an A-line there. It flares just a little bit on the lower half there.
Looks good.
It does. Short sleeve on this one. They also do 3/4 sleeve. I'm going to show you some solids too. It's a bold pattern, and they are known for bold patterns. They'll do tops. They also do dresses. So in this time for graduations and events, some of these will come as dresses too, and dresses are wonderful. It's easy one-stop shopping as far as in your closet goes. Anything else on JJL?
Nope, not on JJL. Nope.
Okay. The purse she's carrying is kind of fun and special. This is a new company for us called Clovered, and it's a little phone pouch. But the secret to the phone pouch is what she's showing you. Your phone goes in, and there's a clear piece right there. You can use your phone to text, check your email through the plastic. You don't have to touch your actual phone. You can then come back and sanitize the plastic, but your phone stays nice and safe inside. So as you're shopping and doing things, you've got your phone right with you, but you know it's sanitized and good to go. Thank you, Miss Sherry. You look lovely.
There we go. Here are just some other prints from JJ&L. This is really pretty. I think we have this in a dress as well.
We do, same print in a dress.
I like this one. I think this is, I call this the all-over snake. I know, I've come up with these crazy names.
Very fancy.
Doesn't it look like an all-over snake pattern? Yeah, it does, but so many different colors. This is my personal favorite. I think this is beautiful. I love all things tropical.
These that I have in the solid are the same shape as the last one Erin just showed you.
Yes.
3/4 sleeve, that asymmetrical bottom to it where it kind of comes to that point on the side, which is nice. And just nice and flowy. These with a simple white, black, navy pant and a statement piece of jewelry will get you through anything. They're also great to layer a patterned kimono like what Nancy had over the top of.
I actually had to reorder these yesterday too, because they're selling so well. Speaking of kimonos, we have a few that we wanted to show you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's my
You're
category.
like
I know, I forgot my category, how satisfying.
Okay.
So, thank you. We can do lots of different kimonos that are not sized. The nice part is you just pick up the color you love. It's a one size fits most, so it's easy. But we bought some that are also a little shorter. So if you are petite, it won't overwhelm you as you wear it. Nice and lightweight. I do have also some vests. That's where you throw that little black top that we just showed you underneath. Make a great outfit. A little bit longer on the sides than in the back. And then that's a botanical version, also a little bit shorter. It's got the nice little cute ties at the bottom. It just looks kind of beachy and fun. So it could also be a swim cover up. And so it works in a lot of different ways. Thank you.
Yes.
Wonderful. Now that we're back on track, Doreen. We gave her just enough time to change. We have to stall
We're gonna have
sometimes,
to start
so
telling jokes.
I hope we know some.
I
hope we know some that are
know.
appropriate. Miss Doreen is also wearing Habitat for us right now. Also part of the Traveling Roadshow, so it is here for the show. It is amazing in color. It's what I'm gonna call a soft linen-y weight. It is a little easier to care than linen, but it feels as cool and nice as linen does. Now hers is an A-line, so it definitely has a little flare, but there is some seaming, so it kind of comes together up top, flares a little bit more over the hip. So 3/4 length on that, and she can do it as a jacket or a top. So we had her put a little tank underneath. This is beginning to be a whole new kind of show, isn't it? If she starts swinging anything, look out. One more. Sorry, this is a test for Doreen, so I'm sorry.
It's got cute little buttons on it.
It does. They're shapes, and so it isn't so easy.
There's two more you'd like.
I'm sorry. There we go. So she has her tank underneath. Now this little tank is super cute. It's got a little side knot to it. And so it has its own little bit of detail. And so if you took the jacket off, if it was just too hot, your tank would also be interesting. And that comes in like 4 colors. But the star of the show is really the jacket. And if you wanted to kind of cool off, you just open it up and then you get your little bit of ventilation going. But it's a beautiful jacket. Did you turn and show them the back there? That's where you can see the nice little bit of flare too. It's got the seaming and then it flares. A jacket in the show.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
Careful, Aaron will start dancing with you and then I've lost it. And so carrying, my dear, wonderful. We did the Bagalini in a little bit deeper color. This one is a little bit more like a true handbag for shape. It actually gets a little wider than the other ones. The ones we showed you before were kind of narrow and slim. This one, you can actually put some good stuff in there. Glasses, sanitizer, all the stuff that we have to go out of the house with. Beautiful. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. All right, we're coming back. All right. Jim, you to hold some of those
Sure.
for you. Okay.
So this is the same pattern as Doreen had on, but it's a little bit different style. You can see it's kind of set off to the side. A little bit shorter, great if you're a petite. Still fun and flowy, and it's got 3/4 sleeves, which is nice.
And then I have color once again, longer this time. Definitely more of that tunic length. It's got cute little back button and placket detail there. So again, you get them coming and going. And the collar has wire in it, which sounds like why? Except for it will stand up if you want it to. It would also lay down, but it stays however you put it. And so you don't have to fumble and mess with your collar. And also the 3/4 sleeves, but vivid, beautiful color.
And then here's a jacket. This is just, it's super lightweight. If you were to feel it, it weighs nothing. But again, it's got fun buttons. This one also has wires, so you could pop your collar if you're so inclined. 3/4 sleeves, and it's just a great staple piece. Again, it could be worn by itself or buttoned up or opened up.
And then this is kind of the same color I had, but definitely more summer related. It's more of that long tunic, almost a vest shape to it, but with a cowl, a little bit of a cowl collar there. But that's truly summer related, because this weighs almost nothing. And it has the look of being double layer, but not the heat of, it's just one single layer on the way down. Okay,
Great.
wonderful. Did you have enough time to change, Miss Nancy?
Yes.
Come on down.
Yay. You look adorable.
All that talk we had about ruffles details, Here's more ruffles.
Super
details.
cute.
This is a
Yeah.
vendor called Honeybee, and it's what I would call one of our kind of contemporary vendors. They tend to want to follow the trends that are out there, but not in a crazy way, kind of a soft, easy way that's very wearable. So it's summer, we're hot, we want a simple t-shirt, but sometimes a simple t-shirt doesn't just cut it. We need a little detail, a little pizzazz to it. So with this one, if you're not a pattern girl, a good way to do it is just a little pattern on the sleeves. And that color that's there also changes that gray t-shirt into a pink t-shirt. It really reads much brighter, and even though Nancy has good color, I feel really pale. It gives her even more color, very pink to her cheeks, and it just makes her look very rosy, which is awesome. This particular t-shirt is also, even though it's contemporary, is a nice fitting t-shirt. Some of those contemporary brands we feel like run a little small, not this one. This one runs excellent in size, very proportionate. And we left on her skinny jeans, because once again, I gave them no time to change. And so she's got now paired up, and before she's a little bit dressy, now she's very casual, jeans still work. Now she could puff those, like the skimmer that we showed you, to make them even a little bit more casual. We didn't give her that much time. No. Now we're showing a little bit different bag this time. This one is from Vera Bradley. And Vera Bradley is just as lightweight as the Bagalini. This one is fabric, and it's got a quilt to it. So it's almost the same shape that Doreen was carrying, but it's in just this bright, bold pattern. In this case, I think it's called Felicity Paisley, if memory serves me. And Vera's kind of known for washable bags, easy care to them. This one can be a shoulder bag or a crossbody, and it holds and organizes just as well as the others. It's just, are you a solid girl or are you a pattern girl? And in this case, they do beautiful patterns. Okay, my dear, thank you. We appreciate you doing this.
Here's a couple other styles from Honeybee. It's very stripes, and mixing of patterns is also very popular. So this is a great way to do it. Raglan style, stripes on the sleeves, and then a beautiful paisley, which I think is fun, and then this neat little half moon cutout just for a little extra detail, but you still have plenty of coverage. Let's see, what do we have? Love this, the Dolman sleeve. It's kind of an extended shoulder, that's what Dolman means. And it's got a high-low hem, you've got the great pattern in the middle, but then you've got the solid in the back. And the way this gray is in the front, it's extremely figure flattering, kind of just brings everything in, which is great. I got a print, yes, and these are two others. Just some examples. I really like this style. I like anything that makes you look thinner. It's good. So just some floral pattern in here, and then a nice paisley here as well.
Just a pop of color on
Just
that.
a pop of color.
Okay, do we give you enough time, Sherry?
Sherry!
Oh, sorry. Sorry, last. I don't see her. I'm glad it could be bad news.
Sherry's having morning coffee.
I'm lacking over here. No. I was afraid you're still in the room. I thought, oh, we don't carry undergarments. You might see some. Okay, this one is actually, we love this vendor. This is a vendor called Southern Lady. And Southern Lady comes in all departments. They do missy size, petite size, plus size. And they do a wonderful job in a lot of ways. Now, one thing we love about this that is the pattern. That pattern's on the diagonal. How many of us think, I can't wear a stripe? Some of us do. If you're one of those people who is afraid of a stripe, I am not, but it's on the diagonal, so it's really flattering. It is an up and down style stripe, and so you don't have to be afraid. And with the pops of color on there, it really, really draws that eye up and down, so it's beautiful. Now in the back, the stripe is a little bit different. It is on the horizontal, and that's okay, we can't see back there anyway. What's behind you doesn't matter. That's how I I can't see it, I don't know. But this is a nice weight tee, very cool, requires almost no care, which is another reason why we love them. They make our lives easy. And the short sleeve will be nice and cool on that. Just a little bit of a round neckline there. And same pant, because again, not a lot of time, but we've made that pant look different every time. You kind of wouldn't know it's the same pant. It changes the look a little bit with each outfit she's had on. It's looked dressy, it's looked casual. And Sherry's also carrying some Vera for me. Now I just said Vera was all about pattern. Guess what? They're about solids too. This one is nice because it's just a light gray, matches everything, but it's what they call the little backpack. So would you necessarily want this for like somebody for school to hold books and all the heavy stuff? No. You going back to school?
No.
Okay.
Been there, done that.
It's geared to every day, and it's nice for travel too. If you were actually going back out there, maybe getting on a plane or getting in the car, it holds that little bit of extra that you're going to want to take with you. And there's a little sneaky pocket that Sherry's got. So if you have a passport, cash, IDs, phone, something you want right next to you, that little sneaky pocket keeps everything right next to you, because as you're walking, you do have some exposure here. That's okay. All the really good stuff is back here. Thank you for letting me grab that.
No problem.
I was a thief in the night. But we love beer because it's got those same great qualities. You wipe it off, you're good to go. But if you're on the plane, you kick it under the seat. Don't have to think about it again, but it's at the ready for you. Thank you, my dear. Thank you, honey. You're welcome. Come on down, Doreen.
Are you skipping?
Oh, no, sorry. I miss Doreen.
You do? Just a second, Doreen.
Sorry, I lied.
Show other pieces from Southern Lady.
I'm sorry. I got so excited.
Do we have any Southern Lady fans in the audience? Anybody?
Oh,
It is made so well. The craftsmanship. I tell you, I see things that come back. I see damages and items from the store, and I can tell you, I hardly ever receive a Southern Lady top back. Their craftsmanship and fabric and quality is amazing. It's one of the best out there in this category for sure. All right, enough about that. This is a great textured waffle. A-line. It's kind of got a fun little hem there. It's kind of asymmetric in the front and then asymmetric in the back with a great pocket detail.
kind of a piece too.
Yeah.
Kind of draws the
I
eye.
love that. Nice and flowy. This is just fun. This is fun and comfortable. Again, this has an interesting hem. I don't know if you can see kind of shark bites on the side, and then it's kind of got a little little oval there, which is great. Nice back detail. I love them all. This is great and flowy. It looks just like a pattern top, but then when you look in the back, it's got a great pleat here, and then the buttons, which I think makes it really nice. It's got sleeve coverage, not really a short sleeve, but it's more of a cap sleeve, but it protects what you don't want to see. I love this little textured wave. Again, they've got the asymmetric hem. They love to do that hem. It's just such a flattering look. And I love this kind of, it's almost like an ombre dip dye. It's got different tones in there, which is nice. And then, oh, this is like my #1 top in Southern Lady.
It's a sleeper.
I know, it is, but it's so flowy. It's kind of like athleisure wear, which is more comfort. You know, we've all been wearing athleisure this past. I've been wearing a lot of yoga pants. I don't know about anybody else. But it's fancy. We fancied it up with the sides. We've got some side ties there and some cinching. This great boat neck. It's just a great sleeper style for us.
It comes in about 3 colors,
Yeah.
and every time we get one in, it sells right back through. So it's one of those that on the hanger it doesn't do what it does on the body, and I would say a lot of things in the store are like that. They don't do on the hanger what they do. So if you think you like it, try it on, because
It
you
costs
just never
nothing to
know.
try it on. Sure.
That part's great.
Yep, it sure is.
Okay,
All
Dorian,
right,
I missed you,
Doreen,
so come on in.
We're ready for you.
I think it's because I love this top. The name of this top is Stained Glass. And if you get Katie's video, she just did a video on this too.
Yeah.
But it is amazingly vivid in color. This is truly a t-shirt. And it weighs nothing, but it looks so dressy. You could honestly go to a wedding, anniversary party, graduation. You could do anything in this. And then the next weekend, if you wanted to put it with jeans and go somewhere, it would look just as cute. It would really do it all. It'd be adorable with Skimmers. We kept her ankle pants and made it a little bit dressier because it's easier. But it's got that little front tie to it. I mean, a lot of tops are showing that, and it's worth a try. This one's a little offset to the side, which I was doing for myself until it fell out a second ago. And I like that because I feel like the front tie just isn't me, but that side tie is a nice way to dip your toe into that trend and just give it a shot. But it's got that nice coverage for sleeve, and that V-neck is beautiful. We did a little necklace. It's called an illusion. It's beads on a wire, so you can't quite tell what's holding it there. But they're in blue and black, and it really shows off the same colors that are in the shirt. And this company, made in Canada, correct?
Yes.
Made in Canada, which is nice. Again, they understand proportion, they understand fit. And this vendor, I believe, is Michael Tyler.
Correct.
And so that's one of our favorites. It is also part of the Traveling Roadshow, so if you love it, grab it. Doreen actually already sold one top off her back earlier, so she's obviously willing to give that a go. Didn't even have to offer $1 or anything. It was enough. So yeah, like I said, all new kind of show. And then we went back to the Bagolini on this one. I couldn't resist that pop of color just to bring out that kind of orangey red that's already in the top. Again, it's antimicrobial. This one's also a crossbody. It's got a nice pocket in front for your phone, and behind that big pocket is a wallet. You don't have to carry an extra wallet. You unzip it, and all your cards, all your cash, everything can go right in, right behind that zippy part there. Yep. Atta girl.
This is one I don't have.
We didn't practice this earlier, so. So yeah, your entire built-in wallet is there. It makes it your purse lighter. You just skip that whole extra piece. So we love easy.
Does it have the security?
What was that?
Does that have that
The
security?
RFID?
Yeah.
Most of them do. Sometimes it's only by the card slots, and sometimes it's in that extra little guy that they
Okay.
showed you on the other bag. But most all of them have it somewhere in the bag.
Okay.
And what they'll do is they'll put a little tab and they'll have a lock on it, and that'll tell you where the RFID is located. And so there's a bag you have in mind. We'll be happy to look with you and show you where that's at. That's a good question. Okay, here's some other complimentary pieces to Michael Tyler. This one just looks like we should all be in Hawaii on a beach, doesn't it? The sad part is I'm not Oprah and I can't say, you go to Hawaii, you go to Hawaii. I wish I could. That is not coming, so don't hold your breath. But we decided we should all have beverages and be on the beach in this one. Erin felt very tropical.
I did. I love a black and white. I think this has got a dramatic hemline, and it's also split right here, so it's going to be very figure flattering, but that's just classic.
It'd be cute with a legging too,
It would.
a really trim pant to it.
Very cute. And this is my all-time favorite. I am a fan of Bird of Paradise, the flower in here, right there. Can you tell? I went to Hawaii right before I placed this order. No, I really did. So I'm very tropical inspired. But I think this is so cute. It's got this great notch right there, that detail, and I just think it's so fun. Again, a split hem for easy flow, but can't you just see this with white pants? Wouldn't that just be beautiful? Love that.
We wanted to show you just a couple other things. You're all being very patient with us and bearing with us, so thank you. So we want to show you a few dresses.
Yeah.
Because dresses make life so easy, and your dress looks amazing on you, by the way. I'd make you stand for that. It's so easy. You go to closet, you pick out one thing, and you go. It's not what goes with what, you just put it on and go. So we're doing what's called sneaker and flip-flop dresses, which means they're super casual, super comfy, and they can just be for every day. But I love this. It's kind of a heathered print. So while you see a little bit of a stripe to it, it really just is almost like a watercolor that flows back and forth. And it's got this really cute little sleeve to it. Just a little bit of exposure, but it's kind of a little bit of a twist sleeve just for some added detail to it. But you pop this on, you could pop on Keds, you could pop on flip-flops, you could put a cute wedge on and a great necklace and be a little more dressed up, but they'll do anything. And these are in that same vein. These are kind of, I went nowhere, but I was nautical inspired. So we did blue, white, red, white, and black, white. And they all have little button details at the sleeve. I don't know if you can see that up there. But just kind of very nautical. They just screamed summer. And I told you I wasn't afraid of a stripe. So we did these. Whoops. I almost lost it there. We did these as well. They have a nice little notch collar. These are almost like a really, really lightweight sweatshirt on the inside. They're that soft, soft material, but they aren't heavy at all. And so we were kind of in love with those. And these are truly awesome. These will make you feel summery and maybe going to the beach too, but could also be a swim cover up. They're a little bit of a, kind of a little bit heavier cotton, which means they just hang nicely and flow nicely. They can do sleeveless or short sleeve, and they'd be great for summer as well. And you have Life is Good.
Life is good. Who loves the tanks? The Tank tops are here only 3 months out of the year, so, and they are selling like hotcakes. This is my all-time favorite. Look at that whale, isn't he so cute? He's adorable. It's the same crusher cotton that you know and love in the short sleeve. Just, they call this the high-low tank. Just breezy and comfortable. And I love, that's mango orange. That's a new color for them. I think it's beautiful. Here's, I think this is a beach in a jar. Again, my Hawaii thing. Yeah. And then I love these. For Memorial Day coming up and 4th of July, this actually has the words to Star Spangled Banner in the flag, which I think is really neat. And this beautiful faded red color. Oh, this, golfers. These are actually golf balls and golf tees and clubs, which is super cute. In a V-neck style. I love, oh, this is my favorite. Superheroes wear scrubs. Love it, don't they though? I mean, this is such a great, and a great blue color too, but I just think that's so, especially given the past year, it's just wonderful. And then a smoothie operator. I love a good Heather Gray t-shirt. So. Lots of choices.
And we love a little reference to the 80s. So there was a song, Smooth Operator. So. Okay. Are we good?
Yeah. Are we good? Do you guys have any questions?
Wow. Okay, then, since you've all been so kind, it's time for door prizes.
Whoa, door prizes.
So we need our door prize list, please. Thank you.
The boss is gone, we can give away good stuff. Right?
Oh! I'm giving away her stuff, so she's having this small free out. So, would you like to pick a number between 1 and how many?
1 and
1 and 33. Yep.
27.
27. Barb Barnett.
Oh.
Oh!
Yay!
I hope you're both of ours. You can exchange too. If golf is not your thing, we've got you covered. And then, where are the kimonos?
Kimonos right here.
Okay. Let's go color. Okay. Would you like to pick a number between 1 and whatever that 30 number was?
33.
33?
9.
9. Rita. Yeah, Rita Bari.
No.
Yay!
I remember
Good job.
Wow.
And then shall we do a draft?
Ooh, yeah, let's do it. Wow. We are. I hope Katie's not watching.
Hi, George. Okay. Would you like to pick a number between 1 and 33?
29.
29. Oh, we're not highlighted. Choose again.
Sorry. That person didn't make it, didn't get to enjoy our fun.
We gotta choose again.
Try again, Deb. Try again.
Carol Nelson.
Sorry, girls. It seemed like it was going to be really straight to you, and it wasn't. There you go. So everybody who came today, you are all going to receive 32% off your purchases for today and all week. So that's the bonus prize. So you all have a little goodie, and usually there's a coupon inside there. Well, with COVID, we kind of stopped printing all those things, but you all take 32% off of what it's marked, and then if you don't feel like shopping today or think later in the week, I should have gotten that, come on back. That coupon code for you is still valid. Just mention that you were here this morning. Thank you all very much for putting up with the B team today. It was a pleasure. Have a good morning. Okay. Sherry, can I give you these?
Absolutely.
These are the tickets and the giveaways. Thank you.